And still on that story, Nyandarua Governor Francis Kimemia has, through a statement, said that Gerald Wangome will receive a full scholarship valid for 4 years from the county government, and that he's one of 300 beneficial scholarships who may rise as they continue to fight. On a source at the Bill Bridges Initiative Task Force ruled out the possibility of a referendum by June this year, as demanded by leaders, among them ODM leader Raila Odinga at a BBI popularization meeting in Kisii town yesterday. Public participation, drafting and approval of the Constitution Amendment Bill, collection of signatures, their verification by IEBC, and debate of the bill at the county assemblies are key steps that must be followed before Kenyans can have their say at the ballot. Francis Gashuri looks at the referendum roadmap.
The Kisii Town BBI popularization and mobilization meeting, led by former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, the Interior Affairs Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i, had one major clarion call.
Tunataka kura ya maoni ije. Hii kura ya maoni itakuja kabla mwezi wa Juni, ili Wakenya waamue.
But doubts have been cast on the June referendum date.
And it is impossible to do a referendum in June. It is impossible. Launch it yourself. The time given for you to get signatures, you need about 3 months. Unless you want to go and get signatures from the Huduma number.
You ask me that truthfully, there will be no referendum this year. I have heard some politicians saying this is the year of referendum, but they don't tell Kenyans that last year they also told people we will have a referendum this year.
A member of the BBI task force who spoke to Citizen TV in confidence ruled out the possibility of a referendum by June and cited November as the earliest practical date due to the stringent constitutional timelines. According to the source, the BBI's term extension is yet to be gazetted by President Uhuru Kenyatta, but is likely to be formalized by next week. The task force's first assignment will be to take charge of the public participation sittings across the country and conclude by end of February. A draft proposed bill distilled from the task force engagement with the citizens is likely to be ready by mid-March, followed by collection of at least 1 million signatures of registered voters and verification by IEBC as required by Article 257 Sub-Article 4 of the Constitution. That process scheduled to end in April and pave the way for submission of the draft bill to county assemblies in line with provisions of Article 257 Sub-Article 5 of the Constitution. If the process follows the tentative schedule hinted by the BBI source, MCAs in the 47 county assemblies will have until end of July to adopt or reject the bill.
Leo tumeamurisha wale ma MCAs wote waende katika mawadi zao, wafanye mikutano kandani ya mawadi yao.
Hakuna haja kuweka siasa mingi. Tulete referendum as quickly as possible. Tumalize hii mambo na tuendelee.
We need to give the president power to fire a rogue deputy president. That one, tutapitisha in 2 minutes in the House.
From the county assemblies, the baton will be handed to the National Assembly and the Senate, possibly by August, but Parliament could be turned into a political battleground that may slow down the referendum push. September, October and November, according to the BBI source, may be used by IEBC to prepare for the referendum, with civic education and campaigns side by side.
Launching the BBI Task Force report. Makofi.
According to Article 255 of the Constitution, any proposal to alter provisions touching on supremacy of the Constitution, territory of Kenya, sovereignty of the people, national values and principles of governance, Bill of Rights, the President's term of office, independence of the judiciary and constitutional commissions, as well as functions of Parliament, must be subjected to a referendum. Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV.